just going to run through what parts I've got on around for the Nissan. Couple of sets of belts, aircon and normal belt, spare fuel filter, spare bit of fuel line and a joiner, spare fuel injector, set of 6 spark plugs, spare distributor with the crank angle sensor, good crank angle sensor in it. Good to have a spare rotor button as well, as they do wear. You see the difference between a new and an old one. It's quite significant when you actually look at the wear and tear. Yeah, so it says some fair spare relays, mainly the fuel relay, couple of MAFs, couple of spare MAFs. They're a common failure. I've got myself a spare fuse panel. This one's all ready to go in. I've got it off a wreck. Couple of spare throttle position sensors. They're good ones. Spare fuel, fuel temperature and fuel, well, of sorts. Can't remember the exact name of that, to be honest, but anyway, the fuel temperature switch goes in there. I don't actually have a spare one of them, but I'm looking for one at the moment. Spare coil, good to have one of them. Good set of brand new leads. Got a spare ECU. It suits the car I have. Just a Z31 NA. So over here, got a spare coolant sensor here. Just a spare set of wiring looms. These are all on eBay, these ones. So they're the throttle position sensor. You got six of these for the fuel injectors and a new MAF one as well. These are all known points that get very corroded. They get very corroded. The connection points along here, and due to heat, they die. These they get all brittle and they just crack. A known failure point. Cylinder head temperature switch is a very common failure point as well. So a new one of them, and a couple of new cylinder head harnesses, cylinder head temp switch harnesses too. So always keep a couple of those spare. That is about it. Yeah, and of course spare distributor. I think I've already done that. So I also have some vacuum line too. I'm actually going to redo all the Nissan. I've got a actually kit that I bought off eBay. It replaces every single vacuum line on the Nissan. So it's actually got some clips in there. It's got replacement tees and everything. So it's actually a pretty good kit. Off eBay it was. Can't remember the price or any of this. And also got a bit of glass glue, the temperature rated glass glue, because the shades on the T-tops keep falling off. The actual little plugs that keep falling off the shade cloth on the from the shades. So I'm going to put those little plugs back on so I can use the shades again. So anyway, so it's good recommended spares, and if you do find it cheap on eBay, grab them. No harm having that stuff lying around if you've got a 300ZX. They're most of the common failure points. These corrode. They corrode if they're not well looked after. MAFs common fail. And yeah, of course fuel. They're a common failure point too. So anyway, so that's what they all look like out of the car. So hope that helps people identify what's what. Thank you.